So hi, hello. Just to make yesterday's stuff, maybe I should have done it, but I'll just do this while the opportunity presents itself because yesterday was an half day, so there wasn't nothing to continue. Like I've said, if you hear any noise, it's just normal. We are not doing anything crazy here. All right, so if we replay and we go back to yesterday, so yesterday was Juneteenth, so the holiday, and if we could go back. So it was a very interesting day, if I'm allowed to say that. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't. That's the thing. It's just about following the rules. That's what I've noticed this week. So we'll bring back our notes and we'll have Thursday. So Monday was very bad, but still, you know, we are seeing how everything else has gone. Um, so let's just see how it goes. Mm, 1 minute. Um, we have this. So oh wait, I have to go back. We started with this, yeah. I think I remember this. If you're looking at the old level, this was it, but I had gotten here, so there was no point. We had this and we had this. Did nothing, I believe. Yes, yesterday was the first 1 hour was like nothing was there. This didn't confirm OB for me to sell, the rules, do this and close down. And this was, I believe, there was a little confusion here, I believe. Um, if, oh my God, that'll be very long, and this is why it's always good to make a recording. Yeah, that was it. On this feed, this happened, and I believe I bought, and it was somewhere down there. I think I bought maybe here. It was somewhere down here that by the time I closed this and I saw it, this was already here. I was almost winning. It was very painful. Why? Because we use this MNQ. That's what I'm choosing. So if I'm sticking to it, I use MNQ for these levels. It didn't reach by enough, but this reached. It didn't get there because I don't even think so. If you have entered here and your stop was, yeah, that's 28. Of course, it will have hit and it will have taken TP and it will have been here and this will have come back to get love. Actually, no, you should have closed everything here. I think I remember saying that this old level, new hour, take it off here. That would have been 50 on both, but actually shouldn't do this trade. So what I've been trade, this is a type 2. Based on this was the entry. Because I believe I wanted price to come back up because this was it, just to drop it. So maybe and this will have been the TPs there. So maybe 10% with that. So maybe not crazy. And also, of course, it went back in and dropped, but after that, there was nothing else to do. So I was waiting. OB didn't touch this, so do nothing. OB. This is it died, I believe. When this came back, I was like, I wanted. I was discouraged because of 10 points, or maybe I took it. I do not remember. Um, what I did there. But let's see how you have played it. So this was a type 2 that got there. You had this type 2. Can you use this type 2 to buy to sell towards it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, let's see if that would have worked at any point, if that made sense. So wait a minute. I'm trying to go through what happened yesterday. And just to see if we have anything at that time. for a buy, but I was looking at sales, I think, majorly. So at the start of yesterday, when we were looking at the event, I do not know. But let's not just say this was not worth it, even though it came. Yeah, it was just, but let's just say if you cut this, which I don't think you did, but if you cut it, stops will be maybe there for safety, and this would be so 10 points. I don't know if I don't remember having this, or maybe I think I saw that before, because when this confirmed, they wanted to sell, but these are the types that maybe might not come back. Price one, this was the whole B, tapped it, entered it. We tapped this old level, close below it, do nothing. Price was going down. I saw this, and this was where things got a little bit murky. And so we had the CSD on this feed at that point, but on this feed, and that is the mistake I made today, use this feed. Of course, it didn't even confirm, but this is the feed. Once it confirms here, you buy this. I bought this, but we use this for control. This for information, this for control. Where's the TP? That 60 point. Where's it going to be the first TP? 35 points. So somewhere there. Just play this and see. Our price, of course, that was off, but I will show you also the stupidity that I went about with before market close. Let's stop this for a minute. We had this. So when this happened, I was thinking, okay, we already took this, already bounced off this. This is on the cards. So while this was playing, because it was TP, I was thinking I should have closed this here, entered here, and closed for 36 points. But then I was like, this level just peaked. I don't know. It didn't feel like something that I should close here, because if I close this, this can still go. And also eating this, it just means that this second closing, that means that this can still also eat it to go up. So if it enters, it's just under entry. This trade is still valid. Additionally, but then this was a type 2. We CSD it, stop. So if you are selling, because we should sell this according to continuation. Yeah, because this was the OB, we went above it and then we closed below it. So this will have been it. My stop will be somewhere there, not there, of course. And I'll be targeting this. But this trade already won because we already reached this level. So when this happened, I was like, okay, price might be coming. What can I use to enter here? Okay, this is an OB to this. And then I entered there, and my stop was, I believe, still there, either here or not. I got stopped out. So we had, actually, that was a valid stop out. So either there or there. Just 27. That was not, I think it was here. Let's just put it there. That's 31. And after that, on real life, when we got somewhere here, I think 20 something points after this or something, I just closed everything out when I needed to go out, because I had to pick up someone. So I was like, okay, let's just close out. I didn't want to. I think maybe it was somewhere there. It was like no dramas. So that was personal. But this is it. This already went for 35. This is why you don't move to stop break even, because this can take you out and still go. This get there? Yes. Did it get there on that time? No. This will have pissed me off. I close above this, so I'll have been waiting. I'll have changed my stop loss. Yeah. But range of opportunity. We are in its M. Closing the if I survive this, I'm closing it out there. Because I'll be like, okay, it's cutting there. I don't like this. So if I survive this, it was a type 2. Okay, so it's a type 1. Once, so of course, if you left it because the trade, your stop, you can see it didn't get it. We'll come back to it. Well, we'll see where we'll have to close. So let's leave that alone for a while. This OB, we week below this. We want to buy. Didn't see opportunity to buy. Comes down into it. So OB, we close to it above it with a type 2. So we want to buy now. OB2, this guy. So if down, close below, we're no longer buying, we want to sell. Validate this. Okay, what are you going to do? OB, sell. Stop cannot be inside here. This is being nice. This is being like taking its minimal. This is it. Expansion, expansion. And you see how price got here? CSD. Another entry if you do something like that. That's a trade. 22 points. Done. Nothing else, nothing else. We opened here. I'm believing price again. Did we close above this? Yes. We close. Yes. Type 2. I will buy this. There's no dramas. I'll buy this. I'll target this. Why? I did the same thing today. That is the trade. Where will I put my stop? Maybe here. Why? I don't want this. I can put it here. Because this can still come here, wicket, and go up. And that will be a 21 trade. You see that all this is independent of everything that is happening. So we had a type 1 OB. Okay, this is now I want to trade. This pissed me off because I felt, why didn't you just eat? Nothing to do. And that will be but nothing to do. We are tracking this. This does not give me anything. Gives a confirmation here. You would buy. There's no lies. Yeah. I am not going to pull this here. There. I can look on the left. Okay, we're inside there, so maybe there. Because we're inside an FEG or the FEG one. I want to put it here. I'm not going to put it there. That's true, I'm not lying. And I'll be targeting that. That will have taken me out and I've been pissed off for not doing that. You see, I said I want to put it there. And now I'll be telling myself this is why it pays to be safe. Or the loss that could have been avoided. So let's see. Yeah, 29, 25. Yeah, that's a loss that could have been avoided. This OB, did we close below this OB? No, we did not. No, we did not. So if this is the OB, we didn't close below it, but with an FEG. So this, when this was happening, this was at the high. This OB, we didn't. But if I get it type 2 or a Gandalf, and I was on this chart, I'll buy this to support my loss and target this to take this loss that I suffered there. Imagine, even if you put it here. I've been very painful. But it's life, it happens. So we put it here. 25. So use reasonable points. So far it's not crazy. 29. Yes. Not the best, but imagine. Okay, this didn't happen. Alright, so that was a trade. That is still running. So we're still on this expansion OB, do nothing. You say this is an expansion, so this above it. We are not buying anything again. We're not selling, and that's the end of the day. Until then, even if you didn't close this here, After this and you're still loading, you have to. This is just madness if it touches and doesn't close. But let's just assume that after this happened, you even close for 70. 70. And that's it. And everything else now is for the current day. But market is still open, but I am not doing anything again for now. Um, oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow, wow, wow. I've had seen this. Oh wow. Oh wow. Mm. All right. So yeah, this tab sheet goes in CST this to come back. Give lesson. It depends. So this will have been your buy. To be your stop. 31 will be there. So I might just do this with minimal risk. Mm. So I saw this and wanted to buy, but I was like, yeah, it's gonna go. But respect my rules of saying I do not want, and I will have preferred this. It's life. So, yeah, 16 that would have been lovely. What am I trying to say is buy this. I like the fact that this is happening inside this candle. And then this is a type 1 actually still here, but okay. Now it's here. And targets there. So yeah, that was wow, and I go wow, got him. Okay. If it closes, I'll start we'll buy 10. Good market. Once price finishes. I'll buy it. So this is 47. A 10. And I'll buy this here. I'll put it here for 47. Market. So this should be 10. Yeah. This is valid trade. This is a good trade. So we have so this closes at 47 to cover this loss. He doesn't get there. It's nice. And that one I would mention, I think that I hope Erica is in this. This is the first place who gets comes back to it, no problem. No problem. So that would be 31. Once price gets here, the trade is risk free if you bought here. Not like risk free, but like it's 1 to 1 round. Nice. 31. Oh, if I enter to position, I'll close it there now. Be back at 100. But it's not the best of the week, but because I couldn't be on the charts, but it's not so bad. So, what did we do for Thursday? Because that's not what is important. This was just by this side. We had 10 plus 71 plus 22. So, yeah, it was like half a day, so not bad. on the 103. So yesterday would have been 103 points. And you would have lost so 25 plus 21 plus that would have been 77. So 33, yeah. I don't know what I did. What was my net win yesterday? I think I just ended the day at B or something. This I want to buy. I really want to buy. Well, it is what it is. All right. Thank you guys. So